thank you so much for coming tonight. Tonight we're going to talk about how we're going to help our students with disabilities. On your desk, I left a couple of pages that are going to help you go through step by step. If you please have questions, just let me know. The first thing that we have to understand is what is IDEA. IDEA means Individual with Disabilities Education Act, and it is just a law that is going to help us to get resources and material for all those kids with disabilities and help them to be successful. IDEA has 12 components, and tonight we're going to go through each one of these components. So you have that paper that is going to help you to understand a little bit the process. The first one is free appropriate public educations. That means that all the kids with disabilities, they have to go through a free evaluation that the school is going to provide. Least restrictive environment. This means that all the kids with disabilities, they must be majority of the times with kids without disability. This is to help them to be in the same environment of other kids and to merge into the other kids. The referral process. How is the process? When a parent, a teacher, or a school staff have concerns or doubts about one of the kids, if they want to know if this specific kid has disabilities, they have to go through a referral process, and this is usually signed by the principal school or the school therapist. The evaluation process. The school is responsible for the assessment, diagnosis, and evaluation. Parents must sign a consent for this evaluation, and usually the evaluation focuses on this aspect: language skills, academics, developmental and medical delays or findings, social skill, emotional development, and cognition. The eligibility determination. After this report is presented, it will determine if the student has disability or it doesn't have disability. IEP components. The law establishes that an IEP is a team of people working together for the best interest of the student. And the IEP has different components. Present levels. This team sets annual goals, measure and reporting progress, special education, related services, supplementary aids and services, extended non-participation, and accommodations in assessments. Parent and student involvement. Parents have the right to participate in the IEP. They also have the right to agree or disagree in the plan that the team is going to propose for them. And also something very important here is that the FERPA protects the students and the parents from all those records, and meetings are going to be confidential. The quarterly process monitoring. IDEA commands that the IEP have a quarter. Every quarter there's going to be a review, that they have the right to track the annual goal. The annual review process is the same like the quarterly process, but it's in an annual way. So in this meeting, the team is going to evaluate if the annual goal was reached, or if for the next goal they have to be changes, or they have to do some accommodations. Procedural safeguard. The IDEA establishes that the students and the parents' rights during the process are protected by the law. So these documents, the school provides these documents for the parents to let them know that everything they do is protected. Prior written notice. Schools sometimes need to make changes for the students with disability. Sometimes it is about the resources, if they were able to get the resources, or if they have the budget to get those resources. So if the school needs to make some changes, the school needs to notify the parents, and it has to be a written notice send it to the parents. Related services. These are the additional support services that students will need to have or might have like transportation, physical therapy, counseling, or psychology services. And these are the 12 components. Thank you so much for your attention. If you guys have any questions, you can reach me at my email. And thank you so much for your time.